Good evening, friends, and welcome to the War for Iokath. This is SWTOR patch 5.2. It's actually been out for a couple weeks now, but I am just now getting a chance to finally play the storyline. So let's go ahead and get started. Are you sure you're ready to begin? Yes, I am ready. Hope I'm ready. Think I'm ready. This is in some ways a continuation of the Knights of the Fallen Empire and Knights of the Eternal Throne storyline, which is also up on my channel if you haven't seen that already. We visited Iokath for the first time somewhere in the middle of Eternal Throne, and now it's time to go back.
The Eternal Alliance is stronger than ever, Commander. More worlds sign up every day. Name any planet Valen terrorized, and we're helping them recover. Speaking of which, Zakul contacted us again. They're asking for more aid.
Alright, our first choice. See, there's a lot of extra context that needs to go into this decision, like how much aid do we have to give, how desperate really are they, but in the absence of any other data, let's give them what they say they need.
Zakul suffered as much as anyone. Make sure they get everything they need.
Done and done.
You're holding out on me, Theron. What's the status of our mission to Iokath?
I was saving the best for last. Lana should be closing in on the Superweapon right about now. Come in, Lana. How's the radiation sickness treating you?
It's nothing I can't handle. Isn't that right, C6?
Radiation levels equals safe, Theron equals worried, plus melodramatic.
You heard the droid.
Lana equals full of herself.
Focus on the mission. Have you found the superweapon, Lana?
According to the intel we received, it should be just up ahead. Stand by. Target located. Commencing scan. Power levels are off the charts, and rising by the second. Incredible.
Contact!
Guess the Empire's here. Or the Republic soldier.
Lana, what's happening?
I've got company. What's the Republic doing here? The Sith Empire? They must be after the superweapon.
Funny how they turn up at the exact same time.
Get Lana back online. Hurry!
Working on it!
Don't worry, I lost them.
Lost who?
The Sith Empire and the Republic. They're on Iokath, and they appear to be fighting for control of the superweapon.
Iokath is massive. There's no way we all happened to find the superweapon at the exact same time.
Agreed. The timing is just too perfect.
So it's fate, chance, or plain old bad luck. Either way, we've got a superweapon to deal with.
According to my scans, it's more powerful than anything we've ever encountered.
More powerful than the Eternal Throne?
Quite possibly. If the Republic or Empire claim it, they would usurp the Eternal Alliance as the dominant power in the galaxy. The fallout would be catastrophic.
Another interesting choice. I'm glad they didn't just like write that off as a plot hole. Like there seems to be an in-universe reason that we're all here at the same time. I also don't know why my cursor is like flickering, but it still works. Yeah, I think Aravail would probably go with this one. He's still a Jedi.
The Republic champions peace, not galactic domination. They wouldn't start now.
Are you absolutely sure? After Valen, they're more desperate than ever to reclaim their lost power.
Well, the Empire's in the same boat, and they aren't exactly shy about using superweapons.
Then we have no choice. We can't let this weapon fall into the wrong hands.
How should we proceed, Commander?
We'll meet you on Iokath, Lana. Head for the fleet spire and start clearing a landing zone.
Understood. I'll see you soon.
Ships of the Eternal Fleet, stop all supply runs to Imperial and Republic worlds, and join me on Iokath. We have a war to win.
Let's just hope they don't make an alliance against us, although, given their histories, I don't really see that happening. Sounds like we're putting some serious sanctions on them too. No more aid until
Hello,
they
Iokath.
stand down.
You're looking as dangerous as ever.
Something's wrong. The Imperial and Republic fleets aren't attacking each other.
No. Something is scrambling our weapon systems. It's coming from the planet's surface, near the Superweapon. The Eternal Fleet's offline, Commander. They can't help us.
Alright, so nobody can use weapons in the system now? Is that blaster fire? I guess not. And that's right, we left Scorpio in charge here. Almost forgot about her.
Scorpio's rattling around somewhere in Iokath's mainframe. Either she's to blame, or she can help.
Transmission sent. Let's hope she hears us. And that she's not holding any grudges. In the meantime, we'd better join the battle. If there's any way to help our fleet, we'll find it on Iokath.
Well, she better not be holding a grudge because we gave her the thing she always wanted last time we talked, so I don't know what reason she would have to dislike us for that.
Here, this'll help.
Alright, here we go. Back on Iokath once again, and I see a terminal that we can click on. Ironically, the force is in balance. Oh, can you get rid of that now? I don't know if I want to, but I don't remember that X being there before. Maybe I've just never hovered over it to see it. Defeat the Scour Swarm Controller. That would be this guy. Fancy hat you have there.
Dismantling organics.
Nerf whatever that
Vivisection
attack is.
authorized.
Freezing beam. You guys done in time. We're not frozen, so that's good. See some friends here. Let's dot spread to them. Finish up this guy. I don't know which photos I have.
Dismantling
that one.
organics. Identify. Eradicate.
I'm not going
Intercept.
to put on like
Dismember.
command boost because I'm not really sure it's worth it for doing a story chapter. Or, I guess not really a story chapter, but
No survivors.
storyline like this.
Identify. Eradicate.
Alright, we killed the boss guy, but they're still coming. And a purple drop. Wonder if that's
Lana,
anything
we've
good.
landed on Iokath.
Perfect timing. Meet me at these coordinates, and watch out for droid sentries.
Clear the area. We need the fleet spire safe before we make camp here.
Understood. May the Force ever serve you.
Oh, I see. We're helping the Republic, I guess, by default. Maybe because of the choices I said before. So, we're getting their kind of rep drops, or maybe it's coincidence. Either way, I guess we can start getting some reputation. I really don't know why the cursor's doing that. But it's something I'm seeing in game too. So I guess it could be my computer, could be new speeder. Could be the game itself. Actually, this one is from. Oh, I can't mount here. That's a shame. I was going to show it, but it's from I guess the 2017 Star Wars Celebration code. One of those codes, and SWTOR has a video up on what the code is and how to get it. If you're interested.
No time like the present.
Alright, you see 2 ways to go here, but I guess we have to get to these. Okay, upload alliance codes, set up landing beacons. It's pretty typical quest line stuff. Let's head to this one first. We'll kind of kill these guys as we go.
Intercept, dismember.
I'll keep moving as much as possible because it seems like this is a pretty big place and a lot to do before we get to actually see more story. They do kind of hurt though, at least if you get a lot of them shooting you at once. Also, Theron's with us, I just noticed that. And Theron, unfortunately, is not one of the companions I have like maxed out. In fact, I think he's only at like level 4 or something. So, I may have to actually try a bit here. That being said, it is a story chapter, so I imagine it won't be too tough. Looking for a DPS Sage. Alright, mini boss fight maybe? Let's grab, was that another rep item, I think? So I guess we just have to avoid those 2 things while fighting this guy. All in all, not that tough. Also not that interesting. Caretaker droid, which sounds like he might be a healer, but so far I don't see any heals. Almost dead. My Sage also doesn't have my best gear since I've been focusing more on my Shadow and to a lesser degree my Gunslinger recently. And what gear I do have on him, I've tried to prioritize his healing sets since he is my main healer. Whereas I have other DPS tunes. Alright, 1 beacon down, 1 more to go. Plus 2 alliance codes. Not entirely clear on why we're doing this, but I assume it'll help us.
Let me give you a hand.
Nice if you could use a speeder. Alright, let's grab this. I guess I should grab all the loot here since they seem to be rough items. Not really sure what stuff you can buy with those bad reputation, but you'll probably find a vendor soon enough. Probably in the daily area once we're done with the storyline. Because I know there's a small daily area afterwards.
Vivisection authorized.
Try to escape those things. These Iokath probes seem a lot more like regular droids. Like there was definitely a theme when we came here as part of the storyline. Some cool looking droid models too. I guess this guy's a new model at least. But I don't know if he really fits the aesthetic of part of Iokath we were at last time. Then again, this whole area kind of looks sort of like industrial-ish. So maybe we're in just like a different sector. It is a very large planet station place, after all. Alright, 1 and 1. So this kind of stuff is why I'm not really a fan of some of these story quests. Like, there's not really story here. They're just running around doing typical MMO stuff. And I get it, it's an MMO, but it doesn't make this fun. Alright, let's see what's next. Like with quests like these, you're not really getting any value by running around killing all these droids and clicking on glowy objects. So they could really just take it out, and the story itself will be the same size.
Intercept, dismember.
Yeah. They're making it seem longer by filling it with this kind of stuff, but this really isn't story.
Let me give you a hand.
Alright, we are at our next panel. have, what, 2 to go? Those 2? Fleet Spire Tram. I expect once we hit these 2 things, we'll have to backtrack and go there. I guess I am leaving some stuff on the ground. We might get it while we backtrack, we might not. I'm not too concerned either way, honestly. Alright, so we can go either way here. Let's go left. Here's some droids. We'll say hi to them in a minute. Probably should save my dots here.
Dismantling organics.
Anyone in here? Yep, a couple guys. Don't fight him, but I'll fight him. I can shoot. Try to get the big. Actually, let's get that guy down first. He was. Whoa. Let's see if we can get some knocks out. Aaron, more heals. I always barrier if I have to. Can't phase walk. Let's barrier, get some health back. My phase walk is too far away. I think my detaunt does have the blockout utility to go with it. And sage knockback still takes forever, so didn't quite interrupt that in time. But a win is a win. This will be our last, whatever it is, Alliance code, and now we just need one more beacon. Shame I'm not a scavenger. Although, no, these are right-click to open. Iokath power shards. Alright. A little bit of RNG here, I guess, to make it more interesting. See how many you get. Oh, we have 6 of these greens. I'll pop them later. Also don't understand why there is a cooldown on
I never
those.
did anything for you.
The decorations don't have a cooldown, so you can just spam them, which is nice, but why do these rep items have to have a cooldown? Alright, so we can go again either way.
Identify.
Push it on the other way, since I already cleared the enemies there, but more CXP, more item drops. So always something. Okay. And moving on. Let's see if I can get these guys before my proc wears off.
Intercept. Dismember.
Nope, he finished first. Any loot? Yes. Guess I'm not used to like the random ads dropping.
Maximum eradication.
So, like my instincts sort of just run past them as soon as I kill them, but I probably should stop here and at least get reputation items. One command point, yay. And if I pop the CXP boost, I'd be getting a whole 2 command points. They did give nothing before, so that's an improvement, and I can definitely understand why Bioware doesn't want to make like the random ads give lots of CXP, because then I'm sure people would find some planet with a ton of little ads all stacked on top of each other and make a big ops group and AoE them all down and get tons of CXP that way, which isn't really fun, but you know, people will find the most efficient route, like water. Another caretaker droid, one of those big tank droids up there too. I should put down phase walk just in case this guy ends up being tougher than he looks. I have plenty of adrenals, but I'm going to try not to use them because his line of sighting is very smart droid.
Here, this will help.
Because no use to use adrenals on this. This guy's almost dead. And no loot. Or maybe I got it when I got the other guy. Alright. And last but not least, or maybe least, 5-way tie. Access the, yep, figured we'd be going back there. The Iokath terminal node. Shame we can't use speeders. I don't know why we can't use speeders in here. Like, we're not, it's not friendly territory. Like, who's stopping us from using a speeder? What law are we trying to respect? That, obviously it's big enough to use a speeder. Sometimes the game makes sense, sometimes
Master
it does
Joe
not.
would be proud.
Master who? Probably knew who that was once, but not anymore. rep item. After you've been playing the game for 5 years, little pieces of lore like that tend to fall out of your memory. I'm glad they put them in there for people who are like really paying attention, like real lore buffs, but I just can't remember that many details about the game. And we have to defeat another one of these droids. It is an interesting design though. I like the kind of the humor of it. That freezing beam. Frozen. What's the shield? Not taking any damage. I guess because we have to defeat these things, the network assistant. Definitely a theme here, which I like. Don't know if we can interrupt the shield. Oh, he's... Okay, so you have to interrupt... Can you interrupt his shield? And then you can damage this guy? Okay, I get it. Grapple. And then he puts his shield up again, seriously? My interrupt is on a really long cooldown. Can I stun? Maybe I can stun him. Nope. So I really have to... I can only damage him once every 18 seconds, because... I mean, I know we always complain that melee get the short end of the stick. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe these things do it. Oh, I see. How do I actually use this, though? I don't have, like, an extra toolbar. Do I stay on top of him? No. Do I grab two? Can I grab two and then throw them both into him? No. Is this a bug where I'm supposed to have one of those little extra things? And don't actually have it.
Master Zhou would be proud.
Yeah, I still can't do any damage to that guy. Alright, this is bugged. It's going to take a long time. Oh, can I put this down? I guess I can do this, right? Maybe I should have read the tooltip before I did that. Alright. Carrying a single power core. Single makes me think I could do more than one, but apparently not. Alright, let's get the dots going first. I'm going to use the adrenal on this guy, do as much as I can before. Yep, shields back up again. Okay, so I really don't... Maybe I hit him... Should I use this thing? Aha, I think I found it. And then I need to put another one in the other and that'll like overload it or something. I got it. Alright. I was worried I would have to just interrupt this guy over and over again to kill him. Just to get some more damage on him that way. As we run. But that would take forever. So I figured there had to be some other way to do it. Alright. Do I need more? Is that enough? Oh, I see. This is going to him now, and his shield's down. Now, is that permanent? Is it only going to last for a amount of time? This guy's shield is down too, actually. I should just kill him first. Since his little mini guys are down. I do have a feeling, though, that they might get their shields back up at some point, and I have to run the other ones, because they did respawn. Is that what just happened? Did his shield just go back up? Looks like it. Right, I can attack this guy. And while I do that, let's head to one of these things. Come on. Alright, got one. Sweet. Let's run this back over here. And I guess by using this thing, it disrupts this guy, and then because he's disrupted, he can't shield that guy. Gotta get fairly close to this thing. Alright, let's kill the big guy. Might even end the fight early if we kill him. But if not, this guy seems to die pretty quickly too. Alright, we do have to still kill him. It seems like those cores last a decent while. So that's nice. Alright, kind of an interesting little puzzle fight thing. Not really a great fight, not really a great puzzle, but because it's a little bit of each. Something different at least. Alright, now we're going into a phase. Guess we weren't already in a phase. Interestingly enough. No? Are we... We're still not in a phase apparently. Pneumatic trams. I know what a pneumatic tram is. It doesn't actually seem that futuristic, but I always thought it would be cool if like Earth had a system like this, like a subway, but with well, I guess that's like Elon Musk's Hyperloop. I think that's based on Actually, that might be based on... No, I think it is based on pneumatic tubes. That or magnets. Like a maglev train.
Here, this will help.
Alright, so... Seems like we have some friendly faces. Are those our guys? Black and yellow. You've discovered Alliance Fleet Spire. I guess our fleet has parked here on top of the spire. There's one of our walkers, very cool. We seem to have adopted the Zakulian colors. And I can't actually see what these guys are, but they look like sky troopers. Makes sense they would be under our command as well, since I believe they are also subject to the Eternal Throne. Alright, so a lot of different shuttles from up here. Maybe this is like the New Delhi hub area? What is this? Troop deployment consoles. Okay, couldn't read that fast. Troop deployment console. Your forces are not ready yet for deployment. Commander. Oh, please check back later. It says up there. So I assume you get to use that to do something cool once you open the daily area, but... Hey, some cool guards. And their sabers are blue now. Weren't they like yellow before? When they were Knights of Zakul? I believe so.
Commander, welcome back to Iokath.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're safe. What's the latest?
The war's heating up with every passing minute.
You didn't tell us you had company.
Our trigger-happy friends sent these assassins, so I took them captive.
I told you I'm no assassin. I've come to deliver a message from the Republic.
And you are?
Captain Ilara Dawn. It's an honor to finally meet you, Master Jedi.
I apologize on Captain Dawn's behalf. Her attempts to pluck your Republic heartstrings are embarrassing.
Who are you?
Major Quinn. Advisor to the Empress and loyal servant of the Sith Empire. Like Captain Dawn, I come bearing a message.
Supreme Commander Malcolm wants a word with you. In private.
Empress Asina requests the same. But unlike Malcolm, she's open to a group conference.
Alright, so we have now been reintroduced to two of people's favorite companions, or maybe least favorite companions. Obviously my character has not met either of them, since I am not a trooper or a inquisitor.
I have so many admirers and so little time.
We'll keep this brief.
Thank you for extending the Empire this honor, Commander.
The Republic's glad to see you. And my son, on Iokath.
Keep me out of this, Malcolm.
That's
Enough.
Supreme Commander Malcolm. Empress Asina. Your armies have started a war over a superweapon of immeasurable power.
Why would you risk everything over a single weapon?
I take full responsibility for the Republic's actions, but I won't apologize.
This ought to be rich.
It's no secret the Eternal Empire nearly wiped out the Republic. We're struggling to rebuild and protect ourselves. The superweapon on Iokath is the key to the Republic's survival. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna watch it fall into the Empire's treacherous hands.
I didn't come here to be insulted.
What are you getting at, Malcolm?
You once rooted out the Sith Emperor's children. Now you wipe out his legacy. Join forces with the Republic. Help us defeat the Empire, and we'll share access to the superweapon, and all of Iokath.
The years do not seem to have treated Jace Malcolm well. Also, he doesn't really look like... I mean, I know he's older, but he doesn't look like the Jace Malcolm from the trailer. I guess I am technically allied with Asina, but... Okay, so you can ask Theron to give you his opinion. You can say you don't want to ally with either of them, but I think you're going to have to choose no matter what. And the alliance with Asina was more an alliance of convenience. I think my character would have always been, or would have considered himself allied with the Republic.
Malcolm's your father, Theron. What do you make of his offer?
He's right about the Republic. Valen nearly broke them. They need this.
The Empire suffered too.
We alone supported your battle against Valen, and we paid for it dearly. Now the Republic wants to deliver the killing blow.
You walked away from their corruption once before. Now, you can wipe the slate clean.
Help us crush the Republic threat.
Once they fall, our empires can both partake in the spoils of Iokath.
Yeah, I've never really been much of an Emperor sort. The other thing is, too, that I'm pretty sure the Empire, if they had the chance, would be happy to backstab me and actually use the super weapon, whereas the Republic, at least hopefully, would not actually use the weapon, except maybe as a deterrent. But let's see what Lana says.
Lana, you know the Empire inside and out. What's your take on Asina's offer?
We've already allied with the Empire. If we turn against them now, what message does that send to the rest of our followers?
It tells them we don't honor agreements with traitors. Don't forget, she trespassed on Iokath without your permission.
A small transgression.
If I had to choose, I would join forces with the Empire.
The Republic's a safer bet.
The choice is yours, Commander. Who shall we side with?
Yeah, kind of a shame you can't go with the third choice, because in this instance, I might actually choose it just because we did have that alliance with the Empire, and I wouldn't want to immediately break that, and I'm kind of not thrilled that they're both here fighting over this thing, but we don't have that choice, so of these two, it's definitely got to be the Republic.
We will ally with the Republic.
Glad to hear it.
A Jedi running to the Republic's defense. How predictable. Major Quinn, you have your orders.
For the Empire!
He got away.
We'll deal with him later.
Commander, the Empire's launched a preemptive strike.
Fight back with everything you've got. We're on our way. Lana, Captain Dorn, defend this base while we hold off the Empire.
May the Force serve us all.
Well, the choice has been made, and it seems like
This'll help.
the Empire is now willing to take on both the Eternal Alliance and the Republic as well. And I guess that's the end of Part 1, The Forgotten World. So yeah, 55 command points. Not great, but it's something. Alright, well, I figure that's a good point to end this. I'm not really sure how many episodes or parts to this there are. Apparently there's at least 2. I would expect about maybe 3, but I guess we'll find out as we go. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all right back here for Part 2, Shots Fired.